How long have you been sober for?
Probably about 2 years right now.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, because I get all squirreled out, you know. I'll be in your yard, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in your fucking
Loitering.
yard. Oh, yeah. Oh, I look like I'm making Bluetooth or something. I start, you know, getting the jitters. People are like, oh, my God. That guy's showing up as a router. That guy's not doing well, you know? So that's kind of the stuff.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And when you don't do good in front of a black audience as a white guy, you feel the pain of hundreds of years. You feel, I mean, my pain traveled all the way back to England in a boat. And then got off and experienced more pain. I was like, how much pain is inside of me? Dude, I remember tears coming out of like the inside of my throat. My best friend was the good-looking kid, dude. Yeah. Oh,
Caleb.
No, not him. He's pretty good-looking too, dude. He also looks like a really hot woman in some countries. Okay, I'm not going to name them, but a lot of Slavic areas. He's a 9, female 9, dude. If he. And that's only if he partially shaves.
If there's knocking, there's someone doing work next door, by the way.
As long as it's not an indentured servant, I think we're good. You know what I'm saying? Just because Britain's had their history. But, and I'm not saying America didn't polish it up a little, but we've all, you know, we've all sinned a little. Or we didn't, but forefathers definitely, you know, had some crazy plans. But,
France, they start drinking wine from like 5.
Oh God!
They give tiny glasses of wine to their kids, and it makes them respect alcohol by.
I'd watch that online if they had that. To be honest, no judgment or anything, and I don't know any of the children, but and I wouldn't want to know any of them.
What's your drug of choice? Are you like going mad prescription?
No, I think I guess I'm probably more pretty much a straight cocaine guy.
Went to one of the Celtics games the other day and being like
Boston Celtics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get in free over there, I'm sure, dude. There's no way. They're like, he made it. Finally, dude.
Kind of was
and
that.
No judgment, dude. It's all good, man.
What,
if I show up, yeah. If I show up like at a remedial reading center, I fucking get in immediately. You know?
Why move to Nashville?
Well, I lived in LA for a while, and then Nashville was open during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So you could do what you want. You could like, you know, you could spit on people and they were still okay with it, you know? Like, so it definitely like.
It's a good criteria to move to a town. Just be like,
yeah,
can I spit on people?
Yeah. This is Birdie Bottoms.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bertie Bottoms.
Birdie Bottoms. And how do you know if the bottoms are Bertie or not?
So it's Blossoms. It's basically.
Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry.
My manager's wife is called Liberty. My wife is called Cherry. And me and my manager set this bar up. And Blossom for Cherry, Bertie for Liberty, Bertie Blossoms.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Gives us an excuse to come drink here.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
If I'm ever going to do a private gig, it's usually someone just saying, can you just do the show that you do there, but in a smaller place, is what I would prefer to do.
Right, yeah, not like, yeah, come perform it in this wet cage at 6:40
Yeah,
or
come
whatever.
and play a cover of this song that
Yeah.
isn't even your song to my daughter while she eats breakfast. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not, that ain't me.
Yeah, that's like that's almost a very expensive ASMR, it sounds like, as well. So is this a place where people can meet their wife at? Is that the kind of thing that we're...
Yeah, or, you know, husband.
Or husband, yeah. But do you have like a wife-husband meeting night, like a night where it's like, hey, this is like Tuesdays, it's like all you can spouse or whatever.
They come in and they chuck the keys in and then it's just a massive orgy.
Well,
huge.
That went a little far, but yeah, I was just thinking like, yeah, do they at least just get to meet somebody, you know?
The flags are weird over here as well, because I don't think you can fly flags unless the football's on.
Yeah. If somebody's flying without the football, like, oh, that guy's, he's not doing as well. He's Scottish. And no offense if anybody's Scottish, dude. A lot of people are saying it's not even real. It's just a glitch on the map. But that is, I don't know. And y'all's robberies all have clues and stuff. That's what I like about London.
Clues.
Or like if there's something that happens, it's like, oh, here's a clue, you know? And the detectives or whatever, then they're hot on your trail. That's what that's one of like I think the things that like you guys
I love that everything that you think about England is based on movies, and like you feel like you've aged like a fine wine, right?
I've aged. I've aged like a decent provolone, I think. More.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say fine wine. Yeah, maybe a
Provolone age?
provolone. I'm sure it ages, huh?
Just get moldy, right?
You know what I'm saying? You just got to get tested every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Keep your pH balance decent.
Who are you supporting in the Euros? You've got to like
Euros?
subscribe to some of it because it's
Probably Scotland, probably.
they're playing today, playing Germany today.
Of course they are.
If they beat Germany,
Yep.
that's a big party in Scotland.
Oh, they don't have a chance, I don't think. But
No, you would be surprised. You'd
You
be
think so?
Yeah, anything can happen.
I hope that they win
We
today.
we lost to Iceland the other day.
oh, God.
Yeah.
And they don't even have green grass, do they? That's fucking unbelievable, dude. I don't drink right now.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll buy drugs.
Because you
Yeah.
my man.
So,
Americans can drive from like 16, right?
but they shouldn't all be allowed to drive. And they'll
I
let,
do think American drivers, man, like when I'm over there, I'm like, this is fucking sketchy.
They drive
This is
to kill.
sketchy. Yeah.
They drive to
I sort
kill.
of feel like here we have to learn how to like parallel park and do all these other things. I think in America it's like, can you reverse? Good.
yeah.
Passed.
Yeah, well, I think America, just anything can be a weapon there.
Babies trying lemons for the first time. Here we go. This is so good.
Oh, whoa, he couldn't handle it.
Anyway, we're good.
Oh, that's remarkable.
I'm a big sweater.
Are you really?
So, yeah. I sweat. Like if I'm on
Really?
stage, I just drip.
You're just
drip.
leaking, huh?
Yeah, I think I think there's something in the Irish blood where heat just does not agree with me, you know. And
Because you brought your own heat. Of course, the son would be like, "Who the fuck is this?" By the definition of alcoholism, I mean everybody decides for themselves if they're an alcoholic. That's one thing I know about that program. Like, you have to decide. Like, there can be like the rules that kind of help you decide, but it's a personal decision, right? But yeah, people would look at a lot of people in Ireland and be like, "Oh, everybody here is an alcoholic." 9 out of 10 people, even some people in comas or whatever, drinking. And you're like, that's new.
if you said tomorrow, like, right, I want to be a chocolate taster and I'm going to be the best fucking chocolate taster, you could potentially make that a career if you just worked harder than other chocolate tasters or gamer or I don't know.
Especially in the UK.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka's from here. If you even think about telling a lie, sometimes or even a small lie, I'm like, it just feels like it's
The lies, if you tell lots of small lies, then you then have to keep up on fuck, who did I say this to and who did I do this? So that's if you go through life and you're
Who did I tell I was a mime? And then you're fucking everybody you meet, you're like,
now that's it. That should be something that in your spare time when you're training to do stuff. If Joe's going to be an artist, you should train to be a mime. But drinking culture here is different than America. Like I found when I lived in Nashville, it was like sports bars. You go to a sports bar to watch a game, to drink, and you would see people there on their own drinking a huge vodka tonic, just like, I'm here to get fucking drunk. There's Irish bars on the motorway in America. I'm like, who the fuck is driving to an Irish bar? I would love to see you be a mime. Fully painted, just be fucking great.
and they're always stuck in the smallest apartment. It's like, first of all, get a better job, you know, and fucking get out of that rat trap. That's what I always think about those guys. But that's a lost art, isn't it? Miming.
Yeah. What else is a lost art?
Dude, there used to be a lot of mimes, Ed.
Yeah.
Loitering must be a British thing, huh? Because we wouldn't say that, loitering.
What would you say?
We'd
Stalking?
be like, oh yeah, stalking.
Yeah.
Well, stalking is more like once you've loitered and you see something in the window, you know. You see something, you see a bit of tits in the distance or something. But yeah, that's stalking. Yeah. And then it's breaking and entering, you know. And then it's marriage usually. If you have a way with words, I think.
Germany was a tough market for me for a while, and then
Yeah?
and then the egg was cracked, and now we're good.
You think they'd take a look at you and be like, oh, he could be one of us, you know? I feel like you look like a closet German. How many mimes were there probably in 2010? Or 2005? Let's fucking go back since we have access to all this online. And mimes were some of the first mixed people as well. Nobody wanted to kind of see it like that.
I'm not sure there's much records of mimes.
Yeah, it's quite a niche subject, Theo. It's quite like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Are you married?
loitering sounds very British. No, I'm not married. I would like to be, kind of.
I guess you have to loiter more for that to happen. Right?
Yeah, I need a bit more loitering. Yeah. I need to bring the binoculars, you know? Maybe bring a Red Bull. That's the loiterer you got to really be aware of.
The Red Bull loiter.
Yeah.
It's just standing there with the Red Bull. Small sips. Yeah.
Small sips. dude.
Fucking hell. I played IndyCar in Iowa.
Really?
Yeah, I
And
remember
did you race or no?
No, I was just playing the gig. I waved the flag, not very well. But I remember walking.
You bring
to
the Union Jack to that and people will get a little TO'd, I think.
Someone there, as I was walking to stage, someone grabbed my arm and looked at me dead in the eyes. Was like, "Welcome to God's country, Ed."
Oh my God.
I loved it.
Oh yeah, that sounds like the ghost of high cholesterol found you, dude, like in a Charles Dickens novel or something.
You can destroy a kid's confidence at age 12 by just being like, "Yeah, you're not very good at that." And if you give a kid, I was given confidence by my music teacher, by my dad, by my friends, when I wasn't very good at all. I listened back to the music that I was making when I was like 14.
Thank God my friends were nice.
Yeah, I listen back and I go, fucking hell, my dad was not honest at all. Just 2 on 1.
Oh my gosh, huh? And are those the Island Boys?
Oh, what, Jedward?
Who's he beating? Oh, they're who?
And here we go on the replay.
Oh, that guy's Irish for sure, the one he tossed. It's like, wow. Oh my God, huh? Well, magicians are comedians' arch nemesis, right? And that's been since like the beginning of time, dude. But I'll say this also, mimes can suck it. I'll go ahead and say that right now, bro. If you're a mime, dude, bring it, bro.
I think the day that you learn to be a mime, you'll actually learn a bit of appreciation for it. You'll be like, actually, this is way harder than I thought. And then you make the mime archive. Yeah. That can be your side hustle.
At our school, if you got in a fight during school, this is what they made you do. You had to stand in the hall, whoever you fought, and you had to put your hands on each other's shoulders for the rest of the day and just be there and looking at each other and talking. So by the end of the day, you were friends with whoever you fought, you know? And all the kids would come down the hall between class and call you a wanker or whatever, you know, or, you know,
That sounds actually quite a good way to solve problems.
I thought it was. But one time I got offered to go to this place in the Middle East somewhere, and it was like Ludalaharta or somewhere, a place you hadn't even heard of, right, dude? So it could have just been in New Jersey or whatever. But you had to be behind a big plexiglass area. You would come in, perform there. He would be eating there with like 90 of his girlfriends or whatever. You would perform. And then
you lie down and he shits on your chest.
I mean, there may have been an afters. I remember even when I quit doing drugs, I would still, if my buddy of mine was doing a line of cocaine, which I don't recommend to anyone, but I've done it a lot, but I would hold the back of his neck while he did it. Like, that's how close I still wanted to be to the action. Wow. And that's the back of your neck is a sentimental place.
Yeah. I felt if someone grabbed the back of my neck, I'd be like, what is about to happen?
It's like riding shotgun on a line of cocaine, really, in a way. And it's, yeah. Who was the most famous mom? Oh, well, there was Charlie Chaplin, wasn't there? He's British.
Marcel Marceau.
Marcel Marceau, was he British?
No, I think he's French.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the Brits commandeered him.
Yeah.
I'm sure they put a flag on his back at some point and said he was British.
The ginger thing, I'm actually like, I have a good sense of humor, so I'm fun with being ribbed.
Yeah, I just shouldn't have said it though.
No, but I'm like, my point is if this is on limits, then you know, other things should be too.
Yeah.
You know, it shouldn't be the only thing that's on limits.
Oh, I agree, brother. And let me tell you this, we're turning on all the limits. Okay.
This is another thing. When you are trained to be a mime, you got to make the mime archives. Because then we can rely on you to when we Google, we're like, Theo's got us. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of perfect, dude.
Niche.
Yeah, why don't they have a fucking... First of all, I'll say this about mimes. They're lazy, dude. I'll straight up say that right now, bro.
So what have you got hidden under your bed? What's your weapon? Weapon of choice.
I've probably a couple knives. A lot of my kitchen knives are in my room.
Cool.
Kind of strategically placed or whatever. You know, like, oh, I'll be here. I need a knife.
And you
know?
haven't got kids? So
No
they're not
kids.
like reaching under the bed and finding a huge...
No. And I go small blade, kind of. You know, I'm more of a,
I think I'd be more terrified of you with a kitchen blade than a
Yeah,
gun.
I'm more of a chef than like a hatchet guy. You know, I'm more like I'll julienne a burglar. Dude, Ireland was so, I never had seen, I grew up in New Orleans, right? In that area in Louisiana, like Mardi Gras, people being drunk, right? I never said, it's a different thing. We went into a bar, it's people in there, there's no furniture, right? Just people holding each other up. You
The
can't even
drinking-
let the guy stop drinking. They won't fucking let.
Drinking
Dude, I remember
culture-
we're in the bar. Outside of the bar, they built another bar around the exit door. You open the exit to the bar, you're in another fucking bar. Least favorite? Oh, this guy. He was like a money guy. Oh, Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, yeah. Jordan Belfort.
Jordan Belfort. Yeah. I just didn't like his inner. Like, I don't know. He seemed like a con artist, and he wouldn't kind of say yes. It was like,
You watched the movie though, right?
yeah. He seemed like a cool con artist. We might build another Mayflower,
What is the Mayflower?
the ship that we left on a long time ago.
Right.
And we might-
when you say we,
A lot of people.
yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to be coming back.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, we might build a June flower, July flower. I don't know. We're going to build 1 month. We're going to build a big boat, and I think we're coming back.
Cool.
Joe Rogan told me one day, he's like, when I'm done with doing this job, I want to paint. And I never thought I would hear him say, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
I just think about
Howard
that.
Stern paints really, really well. Howard Stern does like amazing watercolors. They're like,
Really?
you see them and you're like, holy shit, yeah.
Dude, Silence of the Lambs paints, dude. That guy. What's his name?
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, dude. Bring him up.
Oh, wow.
He paints.
That's
brother.
amazing. A meat cleaver in the bedroom. That would be terrifying. Seeing you running down a corridor fully naked with a meat cleaver.
Yeah, dude. Especially, if somebody thinks they want, if somebody orders a small sausage, dude, because I'll friggin' cut one up right there, dude. It'll be out of business in a moment.
If you had a home invasion and you had a meat cleaver in that would be far more terrifying than.
Oh, I would yell, I have a meat cleaver. That's the first thing I would yell at them.
God.
We have to be a proper parent. You have to be a parent. You have to be a
Yeah.
leader or
Yeah.
whatever. You have to feed this when it wakes up.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. And
Yeah.
I think.
It's like being in college, I bet, with like a roommate that can't cook or whatever. And you're like,
Do you know what I see it as? It's your drunk mate at college that you need to get home from the bar and you're feeding them bread constantly and water. It's kind of that. And they sort of fall asleep. It's kind of like that.
one time I got in a taxi to leave a bar when I was in Charleston. I used to live in Charleston. And I forgot to, I guess I was drunk. I just passed out. The guy drove around, dude. He drove like $190 worth. I finally fucking wake up, dude. He's just driving, bro. And we were like still like about 12 minutes from my house. So I get home, I owed him like $220, dude. It took me like 2 weeks to pay that guy.
Jesus.
Like even today we pulled up in a Notting Hill and I was like, we're gonna be in love or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Cause
Notting
like,
Hill is this is quite like, if you're talking about like nice areas.
yeah, it
Notting
just
Hill
seemed
is.
romantic, you know? Like you'd meet like, you know, Paddington Bear is having a coffee with a woman or something over there, you know? Like,
Bestiality.
yeah. Caffeine fueled bestiality, dude. That's our new.
Yeah.
Have you ever done? Yeah.
Have I ever
No, have you ever?
They
Did
have,
you ever meet him?
Willy Wonka. No. Did I meet? Did Timothy? I think I might have met Timothy Chalamet.
Somebody must have, I'm sure, crossed paths with him.
I'm sure someone's met him eventually. Yeah.
Fuck, lucky. That's the kind of people that some people you don't get to meet. You know, some people the government hides them. Yeah, gosh, I remember my first funeral, dude.
Not fun, are they?
I was not good at funerals.
No.
I was the
I feel like they're needed to mark it though. I missed my grandmother's funeral. I was doing. Did you see that court case last year that I was in? You know about that? I was in a court case last year, and she
All
ended
my
up.
friends are criminals, to be honest with you. From everyone that's ever spoken about you, I've heard you always seem like a person that just shares the gift of who you are with the world as clearly as you know how to, and navigate that the best you can, man. So I appreciate you singing. That's nice, dude. And I appreciate you spending time with me, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming as well, man. I really, really have enjoyed this.
I feel bad that I referenced the term ginger, and I feel bad that I mispronounced the name of this place, man.
Oh, that's all right. I thought you were doing it on purpose.
Okay, I was.
All good. No, the ginger thing.
And I wasn't. Yeah, dude, I don't know a ton. I know some British music. We've had a nice time over here. We went to Ireland.
Not Britain, though.
And that's not Britain.
No. And if you make that mistake in Ireland, they will boo you.
They don't, if you say
it's good to be back in the UK, you will get booed there.
but if you say fuck England, they will cheer.
Yeah.
I will.
Actually, if you say that in Wales, Scotland, and Ireland,
They'll cheer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The red hair is more Celtic, so I'd say either Scottish or Irish, or like the Norwegians, I think, would look at me and be like, you're one of, there's some Viking. You got a bit of Viking in you.
We'll take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a little bit. Like you'll see me in like the frozen food area, kind of like in the store, you know?
Yeah.
I'll mill about in there, you know? Kind
Loiter.
of like, you know?
What are you doing in London other than shows?
That's it, man. Yeah, just came over to you guys' country to do shows, man.
I love that you flew from Manchester.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like, because there's a train from central Manchester into central London. So you would have driven out of central Manchester, flown to out of central London, and then got it. It's such a long trip. Could have just taken an hour and a half train.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't even know that.
I know. Life hacks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I didn't. Damn.
I bought a fishing rod from Walmart because I was like, I'm going to go fishing. I'd never been fishing before. And I threw it in. And then after about an hour, my mate came up and was like, have you put bait on it? And I was like, I didn't know you meant to do that. So I just sat with a fishing rod
really?
in the lake. Yeah.
Oh,
for
like
an hour.
pantomime fishing.
I just assumed a fish would like swim past and catch the hook. I don't know. I'd never fished before, you know? It wasn't something that I'd grown up doing.
But you gotta have that. You gotta put something on there.
I know that now.